Not today. I heard a cat.
Probably mine.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, ow.
Yeah, probably mine because she decided to be loud when I touched her.
I had to set something to 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be my CPU, so 30 FPS is gonna have to be for now.
You're.
Did you just get another CPU
Oh, for fuck's sake.
or a computer?
It's probably my CPU. I have no idea.
I know, but didn't you either get it fixed or get a new one recently? Not recently, but
I got one last year.
You kidding me with this?
and it's already having issues.
It's not that it's having issues, it's that technology keeps, like, gaming keeps going up with its graphics and how much it needs. So
I've had my HP Envy longer than you've had your recent computer, and mine is still going strong with no latency at all.
yeah, and there goes.
I don't know what you guys going on. You better fix it.
See, and there's the lag again. I don't even know how the lag is. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
I'm thinking it's either the stream.
Bro, you got some Nikes on your feet.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Man.
Wait.
Oh, he got the cruiser jacket. He got the cruiser jacket offending. Oh.
Nah, those look like high tops of some sort. I got the Nikes right here.
No, he got the Adidas.
That's right, you got Adidas.
I swear, I'm looking at my I am connected straight into the route. How the heck?
I'm trying to figure it out. Bro, we're gonna go without you if you can't figure it.
I should be fine.
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
We're not playing Rivals right now.
I should.
Don't touch my arm.
Thank goodness, man, because that poor PC couldn't handle it right now.
Of course I can't retrieve any of them. Fuck. Alright, search.
This cat is impatient.
Just got it.
So is mine.
Stop letting your cat own you.
Uh-oh.
You're
I'm
welcome.
talking about me. I'm not talking about my cat. My cats are sleeping.
They got no more cats anymore.
Bro, my oldest is like 9 years old.
There.
My oldest boy.
Well, we'll see. I'll just have lag for the entire thing.
Yay, lag! Yay!
Running thing in the background. I see no frame drops for the webcam because my webcam is the OBS bot. Look that up. It's really good. I have no idea. Rio, throw a lead back at me.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we need the amazing cook on our party.
The amazing cook.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, Yui.
Have my arm, please.
Because all you're hearing is the ping.
Well,
Ping.
we're about to do map test if that matters. And even if I do like lag in the dungeons, it's not like they're hard monsters to beat.
Yeah, maps are pretty easy, so
Is that
decent.
I mean, if I can solo it.
Yeah,
we do it.
that is definitely a paintbrush.
Huh?
I'm looking at your paintbrush.
Yes, my paintbrush. And I cannot die because it's blue at the end of it. I want to die.
matter
but
what.
I can't.
No matter what you do.
Please.
No.
All right.
What the fuck?
Now, question is, did everybody already decipher their map?
Yeah.
I already had one deciphered, so yes.
All right, let's do that then. I'm going to decipher this one.
Mine was right here.
Mine's there,
Wait, I already
roughly right
possessed
around
one?
there.
Hold on, that's not right.
There we go.
Key items, please. Key items.
Fix this.
Do I have a possessed map already? I do. Let me see.
Probably from the last time you had one.
Kozama.
There we go.
Ooh.
Three of
That's
us.
three of us in Koza. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
check what it is.
Jeez, yeah, might as well just head to there for now.
That's yuck.
I like how it just gives me a whole bunch of dots. Oh, I found it.
Oh, bunch of dots. And yeah, sorry, I have to have my streamer so you can help me find maps when I cannot find them. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Walk.
Because apparently I'm just horrible at reading
It's
maps.
one that we had trouble with before.
Huh?
Ow.
There we go. All right, just put your maps in. Okay, there is mostly Kozuma in there.
I think
I
so
like
far
the
I'm
There
going
in my friend group, I always had to decipher everyone's maps.
At the same time.
No one was able to
Don't worry.
find them.
You learned Dragoon just to do the for the base raids. For base raids, did you
There we go.
finish Savage? Are you going into Savage, or did you just finish Savage?
much as I'd love to go into Savage, it's more just timing for me. That's the biggest problem I have.
I want to try to get my recollection weapon first, and then I'll just hop into Savage.
Saddleback?
Unless someone's kind enough to donate a nice big old 740 greatsword for you.
I mean, I don't know.
No, not again.
I don't know if that greatsword is actually, like, it might be Biss actually because of the materia.
Yep, it probably would be.
Not sure the time and skill requirement or for that. If you're going in blind, I can tell you what I've heard, what I've seen so far, but like I'm gonna tell you a little bit if you don't want to be spoiled, because I've seen the fights. All right, so it looks like we have Kazuma as the majority. Let's do that first, and let's do Toddy's. Get her out the way.
Yep, we'll go there.
Thanks.
Okay, I see.
I don't know which.
What?
Where it's close by.
I hope
Which
I'm going to the
point?
right one. I'm.
Yay!
I was
I guess it doesn't matter. You
Not
can
many
go
fires, you're
to
fired.
you can go to the dock, or you can go to. I went to the dock, or I didn't go to the dock. I went to like mini fires or something like that. What it was called?
Yeah, many
Toddy's
times.
first.
Alright.
All right.
Basically went to the one above.
So, Aurelia, I can tell you this for certain. Savage this time is, it's pretty tough actually. But from what I've heard, it's pretty fun. Everybody's been liking the fights. The skill requirement for it is not all that bad. I don't think it's all that bad at the very least.
And like I said, my only problem with
It's
doing
time, holy
Savage
shit.
with everybody would be time. Especially with the way I sleep. Yeah. Darkest awake? Nope. He's dead.
Oh, he brought the slippener. The slippy. Alright, y'all ready?
Fine.
I think it's here. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Almost.
I hope-
Probably a little bit more down this way, but last I saw it was probably, yeah, within the area.
Hey!
As long as you're
Yeah,
in
that's
the area.
all.
All right, the rules are set. Toddy has majority and has priority on all the loot. If there's any loot she doesn't want, we're all greeting. She's the only one who's needing.
Okay.
Don't
ready?
worry for my maps. I'm all for free for all. Everybody claims what they want.
You can still roll greedy just in case.
Okay, just roll greed if it's not your map, and the owner decides what they do after that.
Yep. So,
That's the most fair way to do it.
Still up on my gap closer, still does damage.
that's 4
If you were to
gunbreakers
do
and
a recruitment, what recruitment would you say as a static? What recruitment I would say if I were to make a group? I would try to figure out times first. Oh, I got lumber. I would try to figure out the times first, because the time is going to be very necessary for somebody like me who works. So I would have to put that in for availability. If your availability on evenings and weekends. Second thing I would put as a priority is anybody, and this might be a little rude. I need people to be committed. So if you are committed and are more than willing to ask questions, because I don't want to be stuck on like one thing for weeks on end. that's the thing.
Oh, look, my favorite.
Well, pretty much the two biggest thing when it comes to statics is to one, you need, as you said, you really need
Alpaca.
down.
Oh shit, I didn't want to do that.
Schedule, if it doesn't check out, it's just gonna lead to a lot of problems.
Way too squishy.
And yeah, next is commitment. Because if people are not like committed and open to feedback, well, that's not gonna go well. Those are pretty much the two most important points when it comes to rating.
I want to gear this tank up. I want to see how hard I can hit with this.
But my thing is time and commitment, because if you don't have the time to do it, please don't commit.
Yeah. No, and that's why I've even voiced my thing, because it's like, it's just time for me. That's all it is.
And my time is like very strict for myself, because I can only do nights and weekends.
And for me, it's just more trying to make sure I wake up on time, and then we're trying to remember.
Yeah.
Skill stuff? Oh,
Are you
all
kidding me?
That's on you. That's on you.
So whose game?
That is on you.
What do we have in here?
Nothing really.
I will not encourage you to do anything except for probably do it.
I mean, this has nothing. I would go nuts with it, but that's me.
Let's try.
I mean, that's a decent.
Maybe skill could be something.
Yeah.
I guess high. Please, please, please go high. Please go high. Please go high.
Could be a 7.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
That is indeed a 7.
oh
I mean, that's still a decent chance.
Because the next one's gonna be a 2.
Don't even.
This is like the equivalence of a 5, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when it comes to the skill tournament for Savage.
Take it. There's nothing with it anyway, so we're gonna go with it.
I was gonna say, quick, say, look behind it.
I'm going to shut up.
It was a 2.
What's my okay? My favorite Samuel L. Jackson line. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Oh no.
Kidding me.
All right, have fun.
Well, that's what being an 8.
Well, good news is I don't have to worry about.
I swear to fuck it's an 8.
That's gonna be an
Did I
8.
say I had to shut up?
No, it's
Yeah,
7.
That's close.
7 again?
We're right next to it, but
The question is, do you want to continue? That's the thing.
I mean, it's still a decent
I mean,
chance.
next one's gonna be a 4, I guess. I don't know.
Oh boy, here we go.
To be fair, it is still a decent chance. Could still get trolled. But...
Oh yeah, partially.
Go low,
It's not a 4.
Hey,
Okay,
you
now
know,
we're
yeah,
really-
yeah.
Okay, that's an easy up. That should
times
be
can we
an
do
easy up.
This is the last time we can do it.
Easy up.
I'm hoping.
Let's go.
Just to make sure I'm absolutely wrong, it's gonna be a 9.
An easy
Oh, well, I'm not gonna tell you
one.
off.
Damn. Oh well.
That's the fun part.
To be fair, I had it in the opposite direction. How the fuck did I call that twice in a row?
I don't know. Genuinely no clue how that was called twice in a row.
Good question.
That was fun.
That was crazy.
So,
As long as you don't have my luck, apparently. Because remember the first time we did maps?
Shut up.
I'm still scared. I'm in denial.
Hey, look, spice up the model a little bit, and there's a RuneScape boss. Nah, get this out of the way. Because now you motherfuckers will show up.
No, no, yeah, no.
84k.
Or is this game
I got
more
a
engineered around
here.
learning the fight? Actually, yes. This game is more engineered in learning the fight, but the fact in being is that it's a very simplistic system.
Yes. Honestly,
Oh, look
when
at that
it
wife
comes
spot doing my
to
job.
Savage rating, the only thing that
Ooh,
really
Nova cluster.
matters is having a willingness to learn. That's pretty much it.
I'll take the cluster.
Yeah, like
Man, it's just so
Willing to learn, you're already set.
so. Like recollection is something that is a fight that I would definitely encourage people to play. It's the newest extreme. Oh,
No!
Yep, Fate says, fuck this shit.
Ah.
ERA.
Yep.
Yes,
I mean, it was
suck.
fun while
something.
it's the Tom Berry's fault. Get rid of him.
Tom Berry wasn't the one talking.
I agree. Get rid of the Tomberry. I agree.
By the way, Sting, that's my reminder to not to pay those little fucks. But still be paid in blood.
I mean, you can avoid paying, but a price will be paid eventually.
That's why I said it in blood.
All right.
Yeah, like
so we
a
got
price
Tati's.
will eventually be paid.
I need to go back up. Actually,
There's my race Valgar. There we go.
Oh,
Look at that.
one day I will have that. One day I will have it.
I'm only two cats away from it. Just problem is people can be committed to it.
I hate you. I want that dragon so bad.
What, the old Final Fantasy 4? Bahamut?
I want it.
That's Force Bahamut, yeah.
All right, let's go for dibbly dop, do 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 do. We're going for Rios.
Oh, Danger Needle. Hi.
And Rios is at
I just
nine. Yep, there it is. Thank you, sir.
I just had to get the flag for it. But honestly, when it comes to the Bahamut mount, the only fight that is annoying is Zeramis, because people can't learn simple mechanics.
Well, it's like, well, if you're gonna, it's like, well, if you can't find an empty space, just take the hit and die, and we'll move on. There you go.
But people can't even do that.
It does dead.
Oh no, I figured that one out quickly. I was like, wait, where am I doing? Oh shit. Okay, I get the picture here.
Yeah,
I can't find the spot.
the mechanics.
die.
It's super simple, but when people see the red tether, they panic, and there's just
Oh, yeah.
it leads to the rest of the
That's this
group
one.
getting killed.
Can we plan a day to do some cats for Yui and myself?
Your
so we
own
can
group
start
of
getting
inferiority
those?
complex. I feel the
I mean, I
worst
don't
people.
mind. If
Person
people want
I
to
mean,
group is like
how many cats do you need?
But in
How many
free
cats
for
you
all,
guys
I
need?
tend to get really competitive. Okay, here's the thing, and I need people to know this. It's okay to mess up. It's okay.
I'm an
Yes,
honest
It's
dick.
okay to mess up as long as you have the intention to learn. If it's something that is a little over your head, that's perfectly fine. If it's something that's a little hard for you, it's okay to speak up. And any group that does not allow you or doesn't want to even hear that is not the group that you should be in.
Yeah, you should avoid those groups. If people don't want to answer your questions
Ooh,
or
100K.
don't care about questions, and you're still learning, that is a group that will quickly just fall apart.
You want to be in a group that's more than willing to like listen and like help figure things out with you, because there's all types of people out there when doing content that's, you know, a bit challenging or could be a little bit tough. It doesn't help that the game itself doesn't really like teaching people how to do harder fights. It's all to the player.
There's no gateway into order stuff.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Like I said,
That's
it's
kind of
the
a shame
intention.
too.
There,
Well, it's also
or at the
fact
very
too.
least, when you're going from normal to extreme, there's no gateway. Because
Can't voice
if you
com
go
play
for
the game at the
Savage,
same
there
time.
is somewhat of a gateway with extreme,
Because of Wi-Fi.
but it gives you some knowledge that will carry over to Savage.
I mean,
But-
you probably can't voice com, but what I tried to do is get people to like at least sit in the chat to hear people talk, and they can just mute themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
My only problem with this situation is you got people who are just they want that perfection. They always want that perfection.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
First
people.
try.
Yeah, a lot of people just want the.
At the same time, those same people rely way too much on guides.
Yep, exactly.
They just
here I am going.
Yeah. The problem is that we have a lot of people who wants the reward, but not really want to
Earn it.
They don't want to like actually, kind of earn it, and that's a majority of the gamers in general. They just want the reward. They don't really want to put the work in it.
See,
That is
my
the very big
my
I want
theory
to
is
learn it, so screw guides.
What? It said I'm not attuned to it. That's not right.
so my theory onto that is there's a big difference in
There's no way.
watching and trying to learn the fight, and then compared to doing the fight,
Mhm.
putting in
Gotta
practice
do
what
to
you
do.
see.
Yeah, I think
Exactly.
I hit a glitch. Something's not right. It says that I haven't the Doc Puga. Why didn't I hit that?
You might have never attuned to it because that one came in later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
The one that came with the Beast Tribe.
Oh yeah, that probably is it.
So it's possible that you may have. Speaking of which,
Yep.
I need to.
And that's my biggest biggest pet peeve with people. It's like they want, like I said, they want it, but don't want to earn it.
Yeah, pretty much as a lot of people put it, it's the instant gratification mindset. They
Yeah.
want the reward with as little effort as possible.
I mean, just like with Viper, but
I
I kind of see where they're
learned the damn
going.
thing.
And unfortunately, that is pretty much like 90% of people nowadays.
Can't put one near Matoya's cave.
Oh god! If they put one by his cave, it's
Wait,
gonna
what?
be-
See,
Oh, I went to the. Oh my god.
I don't know how many people are gonna go back to Matoya's cave, but yeah, I mean, if you're doing Heaven's Word, that might be a little funny.
I just like passed everybody up here. Like,
if it wasn't for OCP as well, we probably would have also had add-ons over here that would tell you exactly what to do, and I was like, fuck that shit.
I'm glad that their stance is no. Not because
You know,
I'm
WoW does
against
that because we
add-ons,
never needed that to clear anything.
It's
Because
just
when it came to Dragonflight, Toddy and I did for Rock normal without any kind of add-on, and we could have
Oh,
done heroic the same way.
yeah, it is possible to do stuff without add-ons. It's just the main reason why I don't like the whole fight design on WoW is because with them
Take
being
away.
so open with add-ons, they design fights with the idea that people will have like the deadly encounter, I think it was called, or deadly boss something. I think it was DBM for short, which gives them a warning on the screen about the
Weak
mechanic
aura.
to come.
No, it's DBM.
Yeah, DBM.
I
knew
think
it
my
was
only
DBM
problem with that.
for short, I didn't remember
Uyghur
what
is something else.
I think my only problem with WoW is like they really don't. I don't know if it's just me or I'm not paying attention, but certain classification of certain jobs would do or classes, like you're trying to read up on it. It's like no, people want to push you into a certain direction. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile,
Man.
my Volpera war
Like,
is like, yeah,
which-
fuck all those guys. I'm just gonna ankle bite through everything.
because I wanted to try like was it the DPS version of a warrior, like greatsword, one greatsword or something like that.
Arms,
Raw damage.
which
Arms
is
of
the
Fury.
one-two-ended weapon.
Yeah.
I would say more arms. I would like.
If it's one two-ended, it's arms. If it's two, it's Fury.
Yeah, I'd rather try more arms. to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, WoW players are so fucking easy to give up.
Yeah. Because
And I know that.
it's like RNG.
It's like we tried heroic the first time around. One wipe, half the fucking race gone.
Yeah, they literally leave on the first
And
wipe.
don't worry,
Perfect.
they brought hey, look at that. They brought some of that over here. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Not a lot,
it's starting
thankfully.
to be. Well, it is a bit closer to it nowadays with 14, which is unfortunate. But thankfully,
Yeah.
it's not that frequent.
It's not that.
And at
it's not
least
that-
it's the tree wipes rules that people tend to do instead of just the first wipe and then you leave.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah. We
AKA
can see
people
it
will
as
never learn.
not as bad.
I don't know what the rating
God.
scene is like over there in WoW, but I can really say that.
If it's anything like what it was when I was hardcore rating on WoW, it is horrible.
Well, what about recently? That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if how it is nowadays, but back then it was in Cataclysm. I think that I was rating super hardcore. A lot of guilds would immediately disband if there was just one single wipe on raids while learning, and it was like, why? Because everyone expected you to be perfect and to just immediately catch the mechanic after watching again. But that was the experience with hardcore raid guilds. I do not know if it's still the same. It has been a few expansions since then.
You stay for
It
a
may
while,
have
just
changed.
what do they fall in love with with Makotes and go back to ugly WoW models? Oh, well, okay. So I've heard I keep hearing about like how people think the style of WoW is better than 14 because 14 has like a more realistic approach to the character models. So
WoW is more cartoonish for the proportion and shit. But there's also something to point out with
PSO when it comes to endgame stuff.
WoW being more of a WoW being made by a Western company compared to Square Enix, which is more Eastern. So the art styles are quite different between the two, and it's
That's
to be
it.
expected.
I'd say
I think someone didn't roll yet.
yeah, somebody didn't roll.
Oh, pardon me.
Yep.
Oh, no, let me.
No, it was me.
I'd say if you're okay with like World of Warcraft style, it's fine. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, well, WoW is not like an ugly game. It's just
Oh, there it goes.
it has its own appeal.
Now we're starting with this.
As I
We're
said,
starting
like
with-
it's more if you go with the actual like body proportion and everything. It's more like on the cartoonish style,
Oh yeah.
which is not a bad thing for people that are into that. Like I'm not gonna sit there and just say that WoW has an ugly art style because that I'd be lying.
True.
It's just different.
All right.
Oh yeah. All right. So that was all these
So-
for here.
We have Yaktal for Yui and Heritage Found for Argus. So let's do Yaktal first.
Got it. Understood. That's
And
what I was
obviously,
gonna
when
ask.
I
Lost the blast.
When I mentioned the difference between the West and the East, I wasn't saying that one was worse than the other. I'm just saying they have different visions or art
All
styles.
right,
To
like
put it this way, Western companies, in terms of just making games in general right now, isn't looking too hot. This is outside of
It is not.
outside of MMOs.
Yeah.
Do you have your map coordinates?
Just following him.
Follow the leader.
Follow the giant metal beetle. That's basically the best way to point it out.
Yeah, the robot
The-
beetle.
Yeah, just don't
The
mention the
beetle,
plot.
the beetle that has nipples.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Hey, he's a
Or
mother.
something like that. I don't know. It's really weird.
Leave the mother alone.
It
Oh, here it is.
really weird.
Follow the giant metal beetle-like cow.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's another way to put it.
Does it quack?
But Western companies are having a bit of a situation because they allow people who come into the company change things up in terms of story, and it usually doesn't turn out great. So it's like,
Yeah.
and that's because of like what's going on with the United States politically, and it's just plain it got out of hand, and then eventually gamers started saying like, I don't want to buy these games, and then they're wondering why people aren't buying these games, and you're just like, well, look at what you're making.
You're giving them for free.
Yeah, it's pretty much a case of right now it became very political.
It's likely
Oh,
Oh no,
owned
it's
by
been
Tencent.
like that for 5 years already, at the very least.
If American
It's not
games,
even recent.
well, it's not. There are good games out there that are Western. It's just, and it doesn't have to be owned by Tencent. If it's owned by Tencent, it's not American no more.
It's just that recently, now it's being more called out than ever.
Oh yeah.
But you know, Tencent has a good stake in just like the entirety of the gaming industry anyway, so it could be owned by
They own
Tencent.
just about everything.
They have like their hand in it. But any
It's genuinely more rare to see something that isn't at least partially owned by Tencent than something that is.
Suit Baby Incorporated scandal, yeah. Well, what's going on with that is that they are a consultant company, as you already probably know, and the problem with them is that the way they consult is literally ruining how games are being made.
Oh yeah.
They're part of the problem.
In my case, I have
they are
very
one
heavy
cons-
opinion when it
They,
comes to them,
they,
but
they are one consulting group. They are not all the consulting group. You gotta remember that there's more than one of them out there,
yeah.
and they'll probably continue to do
More
this
talent, right?
until
They
something
did it out.
happens.
I wish they didn't. But in my case, it's for other reasons.
John Romero didn't need a consulting group to make Doom, of course. Although Doom was made in like 1980 something, right? So like,
Nah. You just need a sentient galaxy mind gone rogue John Carmack.
like games didn't need a consulting company in the early 2000s, and those were like an amazing golden age right there. So
Oh yeah. Good old
It wasn't-
days of Ratchet and Clank.
honestly, it was after, I would say it was during or after COVID, then where things started going weird.
I think
2014.
20
funny
yeah,
enough.
I was gonna say 2014.
Yeah, it's just around there.
Was it
Well, it wasn't
2014?
nearly as prominent.
Because like 2014, I can remember there were actual like at least some good games that were coming out, and what was really permeating the space was like live service games that didn't really need to
Right.
show up. Like
Every time I hear
hello.
live service, I'm like, I'm sitting
yeah,
there
they
going,
were just
"Ugh."
greedy.
Parasol.
Wait, what do we got?
That's
Parasol.
Parasol.
that is
Oh, I get to Neon on that. Just kidding.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't need it.
I mean, I could. I just traded back to him, so.
I welcome the rain. Just not while I'm riding. That shit stings when I'm wearing my other helmet.
it was Jeff Keighley made the Game Awards after E3 folded
Wait.
its conference.
Oh, Huey,
It was before that.
I paid attention.
Oh.
I wasn't even trying.
no, you planned it. It was all planned. Huey's like,
Planned it.
He kind of did
Do
it.
it.
Yeah, in the back of my head somewhere, there's just like, do it. Execute
Palpatine.
Protocol 645.
I saw that the name was still appearing, so I was like, well, I guess I'm the only one that's not gonna get caught.
Oh, he should have joined us. One of us.
Funny enough, the whole thing only came to light is because one person decided to cancel the ever-living shit out of one Brazilian guy.
Oh yeah.
That's when shit hit the fan.
Nowadays, it doesn't take much for shit to hit the fan.
Yep.
Yeah, now we just have pattern recognition kicking in.
Now you just need someone to get highly offended on something.
And I mean, hell, we do live in a world where someone got canceled just for making a funny song about them liking girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's crawling back.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, the fact that this happened just shows how fucked the world is nowadays.
I don't know if Jeff Keighley was the trigger or linchpin to any of this. Jeff Keighley tried to help in a way because he knew that the E3 conference was beyond expensive and crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not this time, Huey.
So he tried.
Not this time.
He did try to help in his own way, but Jeff Keighley, I wouldn't point out at Jeff
I had to
Keighley.
make sure that door would open.
I honestly think he helped move forward gaming in that
Had
way.
to tease the door enough.
No, here's the thing. I already realized the Game Awards were a freaking joke ever since 2020.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
they've been
That
a
people only
joke.
discover it now that it's a joke is kind of disappointing to me.
Oh no.
because you
They've been
gotta
a joke
remember,
forever.
he was the one who called out Konami. Because they were just like, you know what? We're not going to allow Hideo Kojima to go to the Game Awards because we can do that. And I'm like,
Generally, the only reason why I even bother with those is just to see what game shows up there, to see if there's something.
yeah,
that flew under the
whatever
radar.
news coming to gaming, it's a giant commercial, honestly.
Yeah, it's just commercials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I got other sources now anyway.
Yeah,
It's still one of the best sources though
Ooh,
for like new
103, nice.
games to come out, like no matter what.
yeah. For the most part, the only reason why I watch it is just to see, oh, there's something new getting announced that I'm not aware of.
I'd say like the last Game Awards was like wasn't even so bad.
Shit!
Two of them.
The
Holy shit.
fountain. The fountain. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Oh,
We need that. We need that in our life.
Oh good lord.
Oh no, do we gamble for that?
Sure.
It's the fountains, honey. So it's up to you. But
He's like,
To be fair,
what?
I'm gonna hate myself for this.
it's up to you.
of course.
Oh, shoot.
The worst possible outcome.
That's
Here we
crazy.
go.
I knew it. I knew that
Oh,
was gonna happen.
no.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
Fuck, I'm taking the high ground.
And
Oh.
Okay, that's okay. Either I
Do
probably
you,
just take it.
do you need 3?
We need them all. We got 3 houses.
fine, to be
I
fair,
mean-
it is
I mean-
7. It is.
I mean, I got a house myself.
And
Damn.
that stings.
Should
That
have just
stings really hard.
should just taken the.
Always the high road, they say.
The desire factor.
I do not want to know how much that costed.
Probably not.
Nope.
Oh, look at that.
The troll door it is.
After a jam.
After getting yoinked
Well-
like that, it had to troll us a little bit more.
Technically, we needed all 3. 1 from my house, 1 for the FC, and 1 for his house. But we could have just done with the 1.
Yeah, I got my own. I already got my own house too, so that's a.
Ugh.
I also have my own house, but I don't even think I could fit it in my garden because it's just a small.
Yeah, I know. I know. Lovely, right?
Ugh.
What can we replace out of this monstrosity?
Alpaca ain't gonna do shit to me.
Except spit at you and call you
Off.
your name.
Well, it's gonna be right for the slaughterhouse then.
I need more.
Hey man, I'm just here for the gill.
Static shot game? I thought we had one. Probably don't. Probably
Didn't we have it? I don't even remember hearing about a static shot game.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's at least worth something.
The dichromatic dye. Yep.
So for our favorite 14 moment is soloing the first phase of Porta Ducumana on White Mage. Wait, what? Really? That's an interesting moment.
I'm not gonna like this, but
We're on a white mage.
Yay.
You know, the only thing I can remember when it comes to that in my case is when me and a friend of mine had the
Did I get one?
duo
I did.
the complete second phase of Shinryu while synced.
For times not to throw on psych it is!
Everyone died to the push except for
The
me and
one
my
side
friend.
push. Wow.
It's like I said, it doesn't matter what door you pick. It's predetermined.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Oh, hi.
Because otherwise people would have already developed tools to predict where it is.
Yep.
It's a Gordon Chameleon.
No healing on Paladin? Wait, Paladin? Paladin, the one tank that has healing on it?
What?
Second
I
phase.
heal all the time.
Second phase tank buster wipes every time. Oh. Not at 50. Oh.
Alright, this time.
I still
Oh, he's
see
trying to
you.
go invisible. I know. Oh, you
Did I miss?
sneaky bit.
No. He's over here.
Oh shoot.
Ah.
Yeah, I saw him leap.
Yeah, I saw it as well. I just didn't know how big the AoE would have been.
Yeah, you pretty much have to be behind it.
Ew.
It is a greedy being.
Okay, there.
See on this side now?
Wait, no, he was
No,
jumping.
He leaped.
There he is.
Probably jumped twice.
Now, what was that one boss that we had before when we do with it?
I.
He had a lot of AoEs.
Oh Okay, well, here. Shut. I don't remember which one it was, honestly. I don't think we've had this guy though.
We've had him.
Have we?
Yep.
Once, yeah.
Don't know why I don't remember his mechanics then.
We were
'Cause this
probably.
isn't-
It was probably because it was one of our first times actually making it to the end, and it was on Yui again.
Because I don't
Always a
remember
you.
any of these mechanics at all.
Always a UE map.
I think we got that one the first time we got to the end.
Nice.
Stay gold.
I get the
Stay
fountain
gold,
again.
Stenote.
Another die.
Yeah, I'll take it. I need compensation for that.
For losing the fountains.
Yeah,
Ah.
I should have passed.
uh,
Wait, I didn't get that.
I thought I clicked green.
No,
but
Argus has it.
I'll hand it to you. I meant to click green on it. My bad.
Well, misclicked. Looks like he misclicked.
No, I
Alright,
I kind of got into the habit of like, all right, this is not my map, and we're gonna click green, and then I'm like, whoops.
Brain
Alright,
just autopiloted to need.
Can you
Basically.
guys give me like maybe 5 minutes real quick? I gotta feed my animal.
Yeah, sure.
She has to feed her. She has to feed her mini barn, guys.
Hey.
Yes, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Paladin doesn't
Sorry
get
about
the
that.
first heal until 58, and it's
Meanwhile, I'm gonna figure out how much I hate myself right now.
consistent
Yeah.
healing at 85. I should know this. I play Paladin. I don't play it as much, but I have Paladin at 100. That's weird. I think they should get healing earlier.
Yeah.
I think they should get their first.
Yeah, we get
spell.
reliable healing pretty late.
Oh yeah.
Should really get healing earlier. They're Paladins.
I don't know why. I went here. I don't know why I followed.
I wonder if I could.
Like you said, like you said, autopilot mode.
hmm I mean, it happens.
So, as far as ours.
Mine is. Give me a second.
Why?
Let me look mine back up again.
What?
Yeah.
That's-
You what?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Okay, I don't hate myself anymore.
What?
The price for
You're
the
only
fountain.
20k.
Yeah, so the price just plummeted.
Why? How? What?
I don't know. It might have been a case of the prices were up because of the housing craze early on.
Oh yeah, especially when they're saying that. Oh yeah, now we can start doing the interior like a
You're right.
medium
What's the price
large.
on this shit?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that because I do want the interior of my house to be medium.
Yeah, I think
I'm
a
buying
large.
5. I don't trust this.
I kind of think a large is a little too much for one person.
Yeah, it's too much for what I plan on doing with my house.
Exactly.
It is perfectly fine for NFC or for like if you plan of if you have plans for big mansions, because it is possible to just have one person have a mansion and just decorate the entirety of it.
You also get
That's a
a
lot of
you also
decoration.
get a heal in terms of your I believe like Holy Circle or Holy Spirit.
Yeah, Holy Spirit and Holy Circle. Plus they add the healing factor into that.
Like
I think that's like in the 90s though.
yeah,
What's just a parasol? 70k.
Yeah, Divine Magic Mastery adds healing effect to Holy Spirit at 84.
Oh, for that.
Yeah, so you won't.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you don't get it until like 84, level 84.
Yeah.
But then then you got the monstrous warrior just coming in with like bloodwetting.
blood.
Was it raw tuition? Raw tuition.
You get super early in Evan's
Trying to
order.
one up the paladin all the goddamn time.
And then yet they're getting their like fell cleave at like 54 or something like that.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, hold on. We'll solve this mystery.
It is 54 for focus, and raw intuition is 56.
Yep, and then freaking
That's
decimated
the
level
other way,
60. It's like, and then you sit there and just you stare at your screen. You're just like, why? Just why? I'm already here at the outskirts. Right into the giant puddle of water.
You do not have to hit my face against the wall and have to sleep with the chocobo stables. I'm good.
What's going on back there?
I don't know.
I think it's 11 dilemma.
What?
Get more boring the more people get good. I think there needs to be a change when it comes to the outlook of healers.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. The better your group, the more brain dead healer is. Because the only fun you get as a healer is when things don't go to plan.
It's like, are you guys alright? I think he was just, or he's just like a vegetable mode. He's in vegetable stage status.
Yeah. Like, pretty much, people have been saying this for years. The healer role is in dire need of help.
Good. I think
It is.
The one job I really do need, I think, does need help out of the range DPS. Poor machinist.
The machinist needs an intervention.
No, it's like they got. I think it was Xenos said. It's like two people are working on it at the same time.
Yeah. The entire kit for machinist feels very disconnected.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
They say that people are playing these jobs, but they don't play it. They don't play it the way actual gamers play it, or the actual players play it.
Lags, demons.
They play it more on the casual base. So someone casual will probably look at this and be like, "Oh, okay, that's fine."
But when you really get into the kit, that's where you kind of start seeing all the holes and how it's disconnected.
Oh yeah. Oh geez. I'm sitting here
And you
scrolling.
also see the numbers, and you're like, "This doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Numbers don't match."
It's like you're dealing with a gun, damn it. It should be stronger than a bow and a freaking chakrams.
And it's not only that, they want it to be more of a selfish DPS, and the numbers just don't check out.
Exactly.
6 raid wides, a minute for light party content, 12 for trial raids. Okay, so starts to put 6 raid wides, a minute for light parties. That's kind of funny.
I mean, the main thing with healing is that they don't even need to like do anything that requires more healing. We need more stuff to do in between the healing phases.
Here's my thought process. Here's my hypothesis. They tried to try to make a healer that would be fun and exciting with Sage, because they literally would use attack abilities in order to heal, but it's not really enough, and their shielding isn't as good as Scholars. So I think they're well, hey, numbers count. The raw numbers. Yeah, the raw number says something else. Scholar shielding is much better. But
no, that's the thing. When it comes to raw shielding, Sage actually has the upper end. But Scholar has more tools to apply it.
So Sage has more immediate shielding, and Scholars have I would say they have more build-up with shielding, which means that they're overall, the longer that a Scholar is out, the more shields they can output, whereas Sage, they can quickly put out shields, but it doesn't become very effective in the long term. So
yeah, they just have good spot shielding, but Scholar just has more tools to shield over the entirety of the fight.
Right. So,
which is why Scholar is seen as better.
That's why I'm saying, like, they tried to make a fun healer in Sage, but what's really missing is the overall role. Not just Sage. It has to be Astro, White Mage, Scholar. All of them, they need to have some sort of fun fix. Attacks that do shielding or healing, that's a good idea. Give it to all of them so that they have more reasons to attack and at the same time still shield. How about having support that can linger for a long enough time and having certain abilities that can be like bring back the dots, have some sort of debuff so that you are doing more on the boss, and having support that feels like that it just matters, you know? Like, I get it, the healings does matter, the support does matter for a healer, and everything they really do is just a support, but there has to be some sort of excitement with it, because other than that, you're just healing. You're just healing, and it can be very boring just healing.
Yeah, if you want my honest opinion when it comes to healers, I feel like we have too many different flavors of healing.
I think
with too many buttons that are just a different flavor of healing that could be replaced with something else for downtime.
Yeah.
Let's make a totem healer, because why not?
Why not?
I mean,
how about being able
to work decently in WoW with Shaman?
Yeah, why not? Why not do that? Why not have some sort of weird ass healing where dot healing over time, like it's a regen, right? Like put a regen on your tank, and then put an off regen on somebody else, which I think Astro kind of does.
They have
little.
What is it called? Hold up, let me swap real quick.
What the hell is that?
Synastry, which you link to a target, and when you heal one target, the target you link to also gets a weaker heal.
Tell me
that is what they have.
Don't tell me that wasn't the bug that I hate the most. Oh.
But yeah,
we got roaches.
No.
I personally feel like there's just too much flavor of healing on the healer kit. Instead of having like a bajillion heals, we should just have a few strong heals, and the rest would be filled with utility.
Healing combos, crit healing, and inner beast for white mages, main button. Like, if there was a healing combo, I'd agree with that too. If there was combat that you can do and still heal or do some sort of buff or debuff, I agree with that. If there were like raw support that you can use to lay out on the ground, put on certain areas, I agree with that. It needs to be a lot more than just like, what button can I use to just do raw healing? It has to be more than just that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How about a straight line of healing where it stays on the ground and you're literally leading your party to be in that line or circle or something like that, which we do have, but the circle is like humongous. So
Yeah, we used to have more choice making when it comes to that with like Asylum, but they made it so massive that it covers the entire arena now.
Sorry about that, guys.
All good.
Mhm.
Okay, no problem. Yep, he's on.
I have my map here.
Honestly, we were kind of
Alright.
talking about the.
we're at Argus's map right
Honey,
What?
now. We're at Argus's.
I took the teleport from over here.
We're at Argus's.
Wait,
Hold on.
where are y'all?
I'm trying to figure out where my map is. Give me a second. I'll be right there.
Um,
Oh,
Where-
by the way,
let me take a gander.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Uh,
a fountain.
A heal
But-
1, 2, 3 would sound pretty cool.
Wait. What? What about fun? What?
Oh, so chat,
A fountain.
Ariella in chat is talking about healing and how it's like boring. Yeah, it is. It is kind
Yeah.
of boring. Or shields,
Let me
etc.
see.
It'd
You
be-
want to be
Be kind of cool if you could make a dome that was impenetrable or something.
up
yeah.
or to your left?
But in my case, I
Yours is
pretty
there.
much like said what I
Oh.
wanted to say. Where I feel like we just
I gotta see.
any buttons.
I gotta see where it is again.
They could
Okay. Here,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just. Where am I? Wait, where am I teleporting to?
heritage.
Just ring.
Just right outside.
True, you could just
In the
bring
riverbed.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yours, I believe, was.
Whee! Here I come. Woo. All right.
I see. I think I see where
Boss
yours
damage
is
be
at.
more frequent. The thing about making boss damage more frequent and like it hurts a lot more is that I don't know if the healing to MP ratio is going to matter between that. Because a lot of people would say, oh, bosses should hit a lot harder. And
There it is.
But that doesn't really fix the healing issue that.
that
I have.
doesn't fix healing overall. Making bosses hit harder doesn't make healing better.
Yeah,
You're
because pretty much
you're-
as was said the last time we got that conversation, bosses hitting harder don't really change the plan we had in the first place. It's just now we require slightly more healing, which just like gonna be 5%.
113. Damn.
One more button. That's a. But in the grand scheme of things, it
117.
doesn't really change
No.
the way I would approach a
I don't know
fight.
this.
I would say what you want. Said frequent, not harder. So, what? So you're saying like more frequent damage rather than harder damage? Well, more frequent damage means more quicker damage, which would mean that everybody's GCDs would probably have to go up just as well.
Yeah, and more frequent damage also doesn't really fix the problem because once again, it won't really change the plan
Aw.
that much.
Like that.
I'm
That's.
sad.
I know that's a debatable kind of argument. Oh, where's the thingy? Oh, I sold something.
Nope. No portal.
And
No, no, no.
overall, I don't think piety is really that great of a stat because we already have, with the job itself, ways to manage mana. And I personally think that mana management should be tied to your job's kit and not a stat.
I don't think more damage or more frequent damage, because no matter how you say it, more damage is
It's just more damage. at the
it's
end,
just
yeah.
more damage. More frequent damage is still more damage. Like,
Yeah.
but I know what you're trying to say. I think you want the healings to actually matter in the long run, because if like your life was threatened, which it can be in Savage does it all the time, but doing it in like normal mode, in story mode, people would just have a shit ton of complaints. Because that's how the game raised people to take it easy.
Hey, I gotta drop out for this one, man. I gotta get dinner going.
All right, man. Thanks for dropping on by.
Hey, if you guys are still around, I'll join back up.
All right, man.
Not a problem. He's like,
Um,
get out of my party.
I had to do it. You needed it. We needed the kick. We needed the kick.
Grab me.
I haven't deciphered my other map, but I think I have my Chocobo. Do I have it in my Chocobo? I do. Oh,
I have a cat in my face. Really?
Well, tell your cat to get out of your face.
No, look at who's in front of my face. Fluffy's in front of my face right now.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to see that? I don't.
It's on your. It's in front of you, dude.
She's talking about 14,
Oh, you're talking about.
and she was talking about 14, not in real life.
Oh,
He figured it out. I'm like, oh my
Yuhi is in front of her
Oh.
floating in the fat cat.
Well, that's the problem with having real cats anyway. So don't.
Hey, all my cats are my kids, okay?
So I have the same exact spot right here.
Nice.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. If a dungeon can be cleared without a healer, then yeah, more damage might be needed. Because that's
Retest each dungeon.
What are you talking about?
Without a
We
healer, more damage
just
is
have to get
needed.
some. We're just gonna have to get some more survivability. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but survivability.
By the way,
I've
post
been wanting
your,
to put
post
more
your map
survivability,
coords.
right?
Post, all right, post your map coords.
yes. Fleet.
Post your map coords.
In my case, it's
All right.
just slightly next to us. It's right over here. And I mean that is pretty. That
by the
statement
way.
is pretty much just Greatsword on Monster Hunter in a nutshell.
Should test each dungeon to see if it's clear
Local
without a
botch
heal.
up.
I think the problem with
Hey, why are we here?
why are we here in particular?
No, why did Yui come here? Why are we here?
I don't know.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
why
looking
is
at
I'm
my
here? Oh, I was like, wait, what?
I got fucking Urkopacha again.
Kapacha.
I'm like,
Dungeon-
watch your mama.
Dungeons is a whole different story because Dungeons is tied to the story, and unless it's like in-game dungeons, which can be tied to the story, usually they just keep the dungeons a certain kind of level of difficulty.
Yeah.
So I don't know if dungeons will ever change. All I do know is that
Have I
they
said
should
something about
have
Fountain already.
harder dungeons.
Yes. There should be just harder versions of dungeon. Which we kind of had with the what was it called? Variant dungeons thing.
That's like an event, really. I mean,
Variant
But
Criterion,
yeah, it felt Criterion. That's the one. But it definitely felt more like an event. But it's just
I
if
haven't
they
done a single
take
one
that
yet.
concept
give healers 2
and
specs.
build up on it.
They need to give every single job like 2 or 3 specs.
Yeah, I
Every
could agree with
Wow.
that.
every single
Having-
job needs specs. Like need 2 or 3 specs.
Having just like a spec that
Where
is a
is-
bit easier.
Yui,
and one that
where's your
is-
wives' chords?
He posted them.
It's in Paradise Lost.
Let me see. Did you?
Huh? Mine?
Yeah.
So is it?
Sure.
So is it the one up here?
Okay, I guess you just linked it. There you go.
Okay, there.
Heritage found again.
It's in Heritage Found. All right, take the list.
Heritage lost.
Check it twice.
Check it 3 times.
Check it 3 times and check it out. Since we're already at
Yeah.
mine's like right under us. So
I guess we're doing yours.
yeah,
Okay.
see, it's right there.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes to jobs in this game, there's so many things they could do.
Because
They just have to do it.
Borderline terrible for dungeons. They're never going to change dungeons, from what I can tell.
Yeah, unless they do an optional art dungeon, like the variant dungeons were supposed to
Like-
be more Criterion.
Like having a harder version of dungeons would be great.
Yeah.
Harder version
I
of
don't
Crystal
think we need
Tower.
respect for a class.
Well, harder version of regular dungeons would be great.
That
Well, I mean,
hard mode.
They could do that with like raids too, like the older raids, make it like a savage version of the older raids. I think that'd be fun.
That's unreal. Wait.
No, I'm talking about like Crystal Tower Savage or Labyrinth of the Ancient Savage, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Crystal
Yeah.
Tower needs to scale up already.
Like they're testing that out. I think that's what the chaotic raids is for.
Yeah, I hope that's not a keeper.
I don't like chaotic.
Your
I don't
roles is
the,
pointless like this game. Well, yeah, in a way. But your role is still important. It's just an individual job. Oh no, I don't get a portal.
in this game, with every job getting a bit of everything, the Trinity is
All right.
suffering quite a lot lately.
Let's go to the next one.
That I can definitely agree
that?
with.
That would be the
Yours.
other heritage found. That's yours.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I think we have 3 in Heritage Found.
Don't
Mine's
need it.
also there.
Apparently, you and I are taking the scenic route.
Not even. We're still faster.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Nah, I don't think my paladin needs a second or a third spec. We already got one.
Self heals from tanks.
And apparently Yoshi P agrees with me on the patch notes because all we need is just
need
Jeez
you to
Louise.
That was from the PoE2 one, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, that's when he was talking about the passive tree for warrior. You just need more damage.
Yeah, that's the problem though. We need varied abilities for all jobs. Roles isn't like really saying that your role is pointless because it's like healers are always going to be needed, DPS is always going to be needed, and tanks is always going to be needed. The problem is how the jobs are made and how they created it in this game. What matters is damage. That's all
Oh,
that
shit, I don't
matters.
need that.
Yeah, there's a bit too much of an emphasis on just damage.
Everybody's a DPS.
Yeah.
They
pretty
really
much.
they really need to learn how to like vary things out. Like I think they should put in certain types of like attribute systems like piercing, blunt, slash, all that other stuff.
Oh, you mean the ones that took away?
Yeah, pretty much. But like the ones that don't even matter though, like they really
I
need to
remember back in Evans Ward and
like
Stormblood,
elemental
we had
damage and stuff.
fights.
But then people are like, well, then there comes the problem of like having a job that is wanted in certain places and jobs that are not wanted in certain places, and that's the case.
I mean,
Of,
you just have to worry about that. They're not wanted, period.
and that's why you would probably have jobs that can do certain things stronger, but certain things weaker, but still be able to get the job done. Like having
Yeah, because do you remember when Ninja still had a slashing resist down and Dragoon had a piercing resist down?
yeah,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
yep.
Yeah, I remember. I used to play back then. I was playing Ninja.
Without a healer, which it has, then obviously the role is broken.
And I had a strength down resistance.
That comes down
But
to player
the-
skill, to be honest, because not everybody can do that. If you're saying
The
that
main-
anybody can go in
I'll
without the
fuck with
role of healer and through, then yeah, everybody would be doing it, but that's not the case. Those people who did it are just really good at the game. People will always.
Yeah, remember how
need
Paladins
some
got
sort of
that going next to the other tank because we have Rage of Alone, which would lower their strength.
healing, right?
Yeah, with lower the targets.
Like
That
they
was great.
prove that they can do it, and yeah, it can be done.
Ooh, two of 'em.
There's two of them.
I'll just melt that one. And just range that one. There we go, done. Next.
But yeah, I agree in some points that healing does need to it needs help. It just needs the role needs help. It's never not needed. It just needs help. They kind of catered it to. It's kind of like made for the casual crowd. Of like, I need more healing. Well, here's a second healing button. Here's a third
Yeah.
healing button. Here's a fourth healing button. There is no way that you're not healing. And yet we
You get a heal, you get a heal, you get a heal. Everybody gets a heal.
But then it just becomes super boring.
Except for Vipers, fuck them.
Yeah, no, that kind of just goes back to the point I said earlier, where we should probably cut down some healing tools and just have a few strong heals instead of just a bajillion heals.
Like taking
Yeah, probably doesn't even get damage mitigation tools.
taking everyone's
nothing.
heals away won't solve the issue. Like having a little bit of mitigation, a little bit of heals on something is okay to have. It's fine to have.
Yeah.
What I think
Nah.
the game needs to have an overall remade battle system. It's stuck in like 2012, really, combat.
Yeah, it is stuck in its early
Okay.
and not wanting to make anything important other than just damage. Because we have interrupts and everything, but they're not even used most of the time. It was genuinely a surprise when I saw that you had to interrupt an attack in the Juno of all things. Because we never see that.
Storm mode release.
Papa's bunker.
What?
Puppets bunker. Oh,
Onion.
there you go.
Uh-oh. Fucking garlic is alive.
Oh, the
I
garlic
got
is too low. What's two?
There's two over here.
Eggplant.
Right
I'm
here.
doing garlic. Fuck it. Okay, now the garlic can go.
3.
Yeah, I got scared because I saw my
Meal.
holy was gonna hit it. I thought it was gonna die.
Clean.
Telling you, they're too
No.
squishy.
God damn it.
No, every time with that freaking second trash, that one trash pull behind after the first boss in the puppet's bunker, it's like, why the fuck are we paralyzed? Oh, the tanks were not interjecting again.
Did it have it? I genuinely forgot it had an interruptible mechanic.
Yeah.
Yep. The rage-wide paralysis.
Wow, and
Every single time, I was like, okay,
that's
stupid chat
Shadow
coming up.
Bringers. Wow, so there's two mechanics that were required in interrupts in Shadowbringers, but I also remember the ad phase in Mario Fight. You wanted
Oh, I
to
don't know if that's
interrupt.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Faces we wear.
What was so significant about the Stormblood release? I mean, I know they changed the battle system quite a bit after that. It was so I do know that.
I
Nah, I'm just gonna.
No, do it.
I'm just gonna bypass that.
Oh.
I'm not gonna take a chance.
Oh, you should gamble.
Yeah, by the way, about those fountains, honey.
Yeah.
I got 5 now.
Yeah, apparently they're down to 20k.
Really?
Yeah, apparently
I have no idea why.
the price crashed.
Ooh.
Well, at least you have them.
Yeah, I
That'd
don't
be
know why
good.
that's pretty gay.
That'd
That'd be weird.
I don't know. Wait, you want
Might
like
have
5?
to-
We're gonna put 5 at. Oh my gosh, this dude. Anyways.
Because for some reason I'm having RuneScape mentality over here, and I think we could flip them. I don't know why.
Oh boy.
I mean, they might rise in price when more housing opens.
Yeah, can you imagine Solution 9 housing?
I would dive into that post haste.
I know a lot of people would like it,
I-
but in my case, I'm fine with the goblet.
I don't know if I do that. I'm about to right with lavender beds. I'm good. I got a good spot, so I'm like, no, I'm alright.
I'm fighting for
If
it.
I
Yeah, I'm comfy.
swap, in my case, I'm going to Kugane.
Yeah, I'm comfy in Kugane as well.
Yeah, I'm in the goblet, which is fine with me because I like the housing district in there.
Well, you
But
got
if I do swap, it's gonna be a house in Shirogane.
so you're a weebing. You're a giant weeb.
yes,
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about it. They got a hot spring in the back. I'm not gonna give that away.
Listen,
Oh yeah, he does. He has a hot spring back there. I totally forgot.
I have a hot spring too.
There are spots like just hot springs that are part of Shirogane itself. Yeah.
Can we get a glowy door? I haven't seen that yet. Okay, we know that's worth nothing.
I'll let you guys roll on that. I don't really care for it. It's not worth anything.
I
As I
agreed.
get it.
I just agreed.
It's for the scientist glamour.
Yeah.
The one I wear for my crafters. Still good.
It's for the coat that I use when I
Can I get my rocks
feel
back
like
as a
going
white
through my
mate?
Malviera.
Right.
Rocks.
Yeah, where's the troll at?
No,
I don't know.
They just know that it's going to be that door every time, so they're just like, fuck it, whatever.
I'm just going right. I don't.
It really is. It really is. It's just they said we know already. You know what door to take.
Nah, the troll will be here.
Shut up! Now you can jinx. Oh, thanks for just jinxing it.
What?
I mean, to be fair, how many times have we seen the last door just straight up open like it's nothing? It's like maybe only once in our entire life.
In my entirety of just running maps, I've seen it twice.
Yeah, and the other
Over
times it was always the ultra troll.
How?
Like, I've seen it
hurt.
happen twice over the 9 years that I've been playing this game. It is extremely
Hey,
rare.
can we get the Yeti? Can we get the big suck?
Oh, there it is.
I don't
No.
know, maybe.
Oh.
For a second, I thought it spawned just because of the message popping up.
Nah.
No, there was just more enemies spawn.
No, the last floor is just gonna be hectic. We have all three spawns. We have the alpaca, we have the Yeti, we got the freaking troop.
No.
Funny.
Look, I spent all my prediction points on the first freaking map, okay? It's not gonna happen.
True.
Ah.
Not only once, you predicted 2 cards.
Stone 5, 6, and 7.
The king of games.
I don't know why they turned stone to glare.
What do I
That's the
sell?
weirdest one.
Might be worth. I don't know if that's worth anything. Wintertide.
I don't know, but in my case, I'm fine with glare.
Oh, that's for the
What?
Wintertide stuff.
Oh,
I'll take that.
yeah, just take it.
All right. Here we go.
I want to throw a mountain eventually.
Wait,
Yes.
If I had to guess, they probably swapped from stone to glare because they wanted more of a priest aesthetic.
Yeah, I need a roll, please.
Oh, sorry, I was
Thank
focused
you.
on the conversation. My bad. I generally didn't see the pop up at the bottom.
That's
Then I
okay.
watched the Geomancer throwing rocks again. And White makes me
Oh,
like,
boy.
I joke to you.
Honestly, if they do
No,
bring
no,
elemental
open.
magic, that elemental magic back, I'd prefer if it was on a Geomancer or something. Yeah.
Meh.
No, no. Ah.
Oh, we actually got kicked out.
Yep. Actually got kicked.
Almost had it. Should have went to the left. Oh well.
Oh shit. It would not have mattered.
Hunter already
I know.
was a
but still, I
geomancer?
should have still went.
Wait, what's up?
Was it though? Because a geomancer is very specific.
It wasn't a true Geo. It just had some aspect of it,
Like,
but it's mainly just the elemental magic.
One sec while I grab my pizza.
But yeah, they kind of went away with it. My guess is that they had plans to bring Geomancer at one point, but
Geomancer is in the game, and it's very different. It's based off of what East Asia really sees what a geomancer is.
yeah, it was teased in I think it was the Astrologian story back then.
We got another map here in this
There
area.
was one
So-
of the NPC that was straight up like, using geomancy.
There is, I think there's another heritage found. Do we have another one? I think,
Yes, mine.
yeah.
And then I have another one here. My other map is here too. So
My God.
again.
We, so
But let's do Yuki's first.
So there
obviously.
is a geomancer in the Astro quest line, and there's a geomancer in one of the dungeons as a mob.
Oh, right. The Swallow's Compass, something like that.
Yeah, where we fight.
Because it's all about the elements and everything, and it is straight up just a place for geomancy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, there was a lot of just aspect that was pointing out to Geomancer. But we still don't have it. I'm assuming it's still in, like, probably as an option. They might release it as a caster eventually.
That would be neat to see, considering. But then again, it's like,
yes, I don't know.
yeah.
Because it could fit for both, considering what Geomancers were.
I'd actually want to see. I mean, I know it's like only a limited job, but I want to really see like Beastmaster because that was one of my favorites in 11. So,
Yeah.
but
Honestly, it kind of sucks that the only reason why it's a limited job is because they don't want to bother with pet AI anymore.
true.
That's genuinely the only reason.
All right, let's see if I can figure out where this map is at. And I think it
there we
is here. We're over here at the map.
Was mine still up? Wait, what? Did we have 3 that we just found?
Yeah.
Well, this is
Why is
Yuki's
mine
right
not
now.
one of them?
I think mine is like
Why is mine
here.
not one of them?
I don't know. I think
Mine,
mine's
of
here.
course, have to be a door for fucking Pacha Mama.
Yeah, damn, alright.
Oh shit.
One of the bitchiest places to find a map in.
True, it does suck trying to find a map in Orcapacha. It is
Wait, we
very...
channel stone, air, water. Well, water we used to be able to channel, not anymore.
Yeah,
I think mine's there.
Early White Mage where we had Fluid Aura, Arrow as our... Well, we still...
Yeah, Aquavale? Hold up a second here.
Aqua Veil is nowadays, but we didn't have it back then. Aqua Veil is basically just a shield of water. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have Aquavale, okay.
Yep. It's
That used to be
just,
something different
Channel
in 11.
stone, air, and water. Oh, no. See, Geomancers channel weather.
all the...
They channel weather. So they can channel pretty much any element as long as they're in the right
I
area.
want to watch the weather channel. Bitch, I am the weather channel.
I just got I got the honeysuckler minion. Okay, I don't know how I got that, but sure.
Oh, look at that.
But yeah, that's the main reason why instead of having White Mage get its rocks and stuff back, I prefer just straight up getting Geomancer because it's more than just those 3 elements.
It's gonna be all about dropping the weather AoEs.
Really.
And you can pretty much make it work as either DPS or healer. Probably more the DPS if they really want the kit.
And I'll be on that little exploration instance.
So it was
Look at Geomaster there.
There was a DPS before, in Final Fantasy III where it showed up, but it had like the rare chance of healing in terms of the right weather.
It was an interesting job in the older game.
But I think it would be more or less a DPS.
Yeah, it's just I could see them make it work as a healer if they choose to.
Oh yeah, they could force it.
I'd pretty much prefer.
Ooh,
There you go.
that's money.
Is that money?
That might still be 4 mil. Yep,
Well,
that might still be 4 mil.
This is Rio's.
I'm stealing it. I'm just kidding.
I already rolled 3, so go ahead.
I needed it for him.
You could have taken that, you know.
Yeah, but I already have plenty of money, so.
Oh, okay. This
Oh,
guy.
I didn't mean to need. I thought that was Yui's. I'm sorry. I thought that was Yui's map. I didn't mean to need that. If you want it back, I'll give it to you.
That's fine.
I am so sorry.
You should probably pay more attention to that.
I knew we were for some reason. I knew we were here for his map, but I don't know why I thought it was Yui's because Yui's like, oh, that's 4 mil, and I was like, And my mind just literally went to like, oh, it's his map, but it's not. So if you want it, I'll give it to you. I'm so sorry.
Mine was in the Pacha.
No, it's
I
fine.
know, you said that too. Oh.
Because as I said, I already have more than enough money, and I probably wasn't gonna use whatever can be crafted with it.
So do I, but I'm still not gonna ditch 4 mil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm also mentioning that I don't need the money either. It's pretty much a case of my maps are fair game unless it's like a cosmetic that I want or a song that I don't already have. The songs I unlock just for collection's sake.
You
In
wanna
the
get them
small
Bowser
hope
glamour?
that we get to use them outside of our houses. Probably never gonna happen.
You know, I want that other version of the map portals to come back already. I'm kind of waiting for that.
Because I know that someone I talked to at one point in game mentioned that they would like to have like a list that we can choose when we mount up tied to our roles instead of having specific mount songs, which would be neat. Chromatic dye.
I'm still just
That's still one. That's still 1 mil, yeah.
yeah. I'm still just gonna greet it.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I greeted that time. I greeted.
that's fine. I had 20.
If I see a 69 in there, 67, close enough.
What?
It's just 2 numbers off. It's close enough.
Oh, by the way, Saint, how are you feeling? You feeling better today?
Slightly.
I mean, I still have pain meds.
The pain meds are, you know, I just took them, so it should start working soon.
So they're slowly doing their job.
Keyword slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Hey, it's at least better than what it would be in my case. 'cause most
We
meds
got
don't work on
gold.
me.
We've got gold alpaca.
Oh, we got both alpaca and the big boy.
You got a big ass suck.
Yep. Well, speaking of which, he did it as you mentioned it.
Hey, yo, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I'm getting beat on.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, hey, wait a minute. That's my girl over there. Well, make me go put a leash on.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, why would you put the leash
Yeah,
on?
this one.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I figured that's what he was.
nice.
That's
Put a
what-
leash. Oh my gosh, this dude.
I knew that's what he meant.
It's for protection.
He's like,
Oh, the parasol.
I'm gonna put a leash on it.
Oh,
It's like,
parasol. I already have that though.
In this case, I'm actually gonna roll need because it is a cosmetic that I want, just for collection.
Hey, at least it's not the warrior leash, okay?
That's not gonna stop.
Uh huh.
I'm only saying that's worse.
Yeah, because in that case, it's an actual chain.
Yeah, but you notice how he said leash instead of just like anything.
interesting.
Yeah, saying leash. I guess he's telling me I'm a wildcat. I don't know.
The map
Well-
heard me.
Yep.
I mean, is there anything wrong with that?
Put a leash on somebody. It's kind of rude.
Hey, that depends who you ask.
I guess that's sometimes. I don't know.
All right, we got
Some
one.
people are into that.
I think we're gonna do one last map, and that's gonna be Yui's and Urgopacha. Urgopacha.
All right, let's go to Pacha.
Gesundheit.
Really?
That's not where I wanted to teleport to, but
Oh, you just followed?
no.
I know.
Alright. So yeah, this is Yui's. This is the last one. Because I gotta get homework done.
Oh, the green kitty.
Yeah,
Wait, where is he?
I actually like the song that plays on this one.
I don't even know where he's at.
Ah, I see.
Over there, apparently. Ow. Okay, because I was fully zoomed out, well, not fully, but almost fully zoomed out, he was hidden under letters for me.
Yep, I see the running fat cat.
Now.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Alright.
Alright, now I can steal Yui's stuff.
Yeah, because it is his man.
Yeah, it's because it's his map.
Watch, he doesn't get a portal.
No, now you just done jinxed it.
I'm gonna blame you for that.
Yuki, are you sure you don't want that strap back? Because I am sorry, dude. I didn't
it's
really
fine.
mean to roll it. Okay.
Like as I said, I rolled greed on it
Damn,
anyway.
Scarl.
It would have went to someone else anyway.
Oh,
Probably.
okay.
I don't need the money, and I don't really care about the item that makes. And for the most part, I run maps just because I find them fun.
You loaded? He must be loaded.
Oh, Yuki, probably. This one's over here is loaded.
What?
Yui.
Kinda.
I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. There we go.
What'd you think about Recollection? Because you probably saw a little bit of Recollection, right? Oh, and there's the portal.
There's another one.
Oh,
But, wow, okay.
letter.
I'm
I
taking
can
that.
take it.
I'm just kidding. He got
I'll
it
take it.
anyways.
And we
He
did
doesn't want to give. He doesn't want to give back to him anyway. So.
Yeah, to be fair, when it's maps with friends, when it gets taken like that, usually it's either an accident or just for memes.
There's a fat cat coming to the portal.
It's a
Kill
fat
the
portal.
portal. It's a fat. It's a fat portal. Ah, jeez, there he goes.
Well,
Well, I guess all the mobs are dead in there now.
Okay. Ow! What the?
That wasn't the portal, that was a fluffy launcher.
Really? Oh boy.
might as well be sometimes.
Oh look, the roly polies.
Yep.
2 armadillos.
Why did that thing target me? Oh, need your slap. Oh wait. Yeah, may have stunned them. Just maybe. Still wish we had an AoE that doesn't have a stun for when you don't want to stun the enemies.
Right?
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
That's always been my one pet peeve with Holy is that you're forced to stun. In
That could have been a
dungeons, sometimes
slow or a
it's
damage
fun.
reduction or anything.
Like, so sometimes it'd just be fun to be on White Mage and not have to stun the enemies, especially in scenarios where you know the enemy has an annoying AoE and you want to stun it. Example, everyone's favorite dungeon, Deadwalk. When the puppet decides to throw their temper tantrum.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish
you.
you'd just avoid the stun in that case, or keep it for when they start doing it. But no. Holy says no.
They become immune to it after a while, do they not? Like it doesn't affect them anymore.
Yes, because there is diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Basically, after getting stunned twice, enemies are resistant to it. Or is it 3 times? I thought it was. I'm pretty sure it was 2.
Yeah, you try to interrupt the temper tantrum. Doesn't work. White mage!
Hey.
Yeah, pretty much a case of when I was thinking it, I see the temper tantrum, I immediately looked at my group, and if I see it's a white mage, I don't even bother. Because I know it's not going to work.
It's like, nope. Like, nope, I'm not gonna interrupt that shit. I'm just gonna do more damage.
Yep.
Like, you want to have that triple stun? Nope, too bad. More damage.
Just remove.
And I mean, I
need
get
to
it.
put
The
out a
stun
series,
is
man.
nice in normal pulls to like slow down the damage for a little bit, but there are some scenarios where I just don't want the stun.
Should be. A
And then
series
you
out
also
there.
have old
Oh, wow,
Dark
we're gonna
Knight
cut now.
with Blood Price.
There should be a series out there. A series for people who just want the change to their jobs, man. Someone should make one. Because the most popular Final Fantasy videos right now is the Hector strats.
There's the what?
Hector strats for
Yeah.
Savage.
Hector has been getting a rise in popularity, which personally I don't mind because I like his guides. But the main issue that I've seen is that a lot of people just want the one strat and that's it. They refuse to adapt to people possibly changing it a little bit.
Yeah, like that one time that Toddy and I found a better strat on one EX, I think it was, and they still didn't want to do it.
Yeah. That's honestly the main problem I have for it, because it's fine to have a preference, but in my case, if I see that people found a strat that works better, I'll adapt to it, but a majority of people do not want to.
What did I say about people
Ow.
wanting to take the easy route
I'm back.
and
Welcome back.
incomparability? As long as
Overall,
they're
like,
And that's why I
comfortable-
like this solo, because I don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Oh my gosh.
In the end, it's kind of whatever. Like, people are free to want to just do the one strat, but it just sucks when you just see those scenarios where some people find a better strat and then no one wants to adapt to it.
You mean one that actually makes more sense?
Ooh.
And I mean, I can literally use Zeramis as an example. The Lawn Blazer.
Okay.
Wait.
that-
Is that just...
It's a minion?
That is a...
Yeah,
A
it's a
lawn
minion.
blazer?
Yeah,
Railroad
wait.
not required.
Wait, what is that exactly?
So it's
Is it
a little,
llama?
it's a little train, a little choo-choo train.
yeah, it's a little...
Oh.
Train.
I have it.
God.
Wait, what did he even say?
I ended up buying it, so I already have it.
But,
Created by Zoctorol Railing as part of a publicity campaign, this toy locomotive marries a simple and warm design with spirited movement. So well received was the product by staff members, the company is entertaining the possibility of venturing into toy manufacturing in earnest.
Alright.
The quote, "Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering."
But yeah, no, like when
Nah.
it comes to people not wanting to change
I got a
the
better
way they
quote for
look at
that.
things, the best example I can give is Zeramis with the meteors. There's so many people that refuse to just
Fuck.
learn the mechanic and were dead set on skipping it.
Psych! Yeah.
So many groups just disbanded while I was still trying to get it because, well, we couldn't do it. Couldn't skip
Me
it.
too, motherfucker.
When we reached that part, people were running around like headless chickens. So it's just like, well, that there's no progress being made.
Oh, there goes my whole day.
Yep. And then the
And then
party
5 seconds
disbands.
after.
You join the other party. Yeah, pretty much.
Or-
And then you join another party and they just flawless the goddamn meteors because they're not stupid.
Yep.
Like,
I mean,
it's
what
to
do you
the
mean
point
by
that I genuinely just stopped joining parties that were asking to skip it.
Skip sword disband.
Yes.
Oh God.
Those were the bad days.
Yep.
The days when it was still recent and people were forcing solo healers to do it. When it was a pain to heal
Oh God.
with the stupid tank
Oh, I
buster.
think Tani knows that too, because she had to solo heal a couple of things too before.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I don't mind solo healing. It's not that bad. It's just
Ow.
in Servant's case, it was a nightmare. Because the ad phase just had damage everywhere. The tank buster was annoying to deal with because it's a multi-hit one.
And then you just look at it going, why? Why am
And
I
then-
surrounded by these people?
Then a lot of mechanics would just almost kill people because they couldn't do it properly. Then there was the whole fiasco with sword. Yeah, it was just bad.
Gratification. I keep telling you. Hey, Caleb. It's a pleasure to see you as always. Hope you and your homies have had a
Is
good
this gonna be the
Dragon-tastic
freaking gamble?
day. Yeah, no, we're doing fantastic.
I don't know if that's worth anything. I need to check that. Ooh, 92. I need to roll a 99.
I rolled a greed on it. Sorry.
He's like, you failed me. He's like, you failed me.
I know I did.
Never
I'm sorry.
forget
I failed him as a wife.
now.
Like, get a 99. I got a 98. We're getting a divorce.
Close.
So it's one. It's more of a roll of one, and then it's
Oh,
like.
you
nope,
have to say that.
it's
Now the
like-
door shuts down on me, motherfucker.
Oh, no, actually getting kicked out.
Roll of one, you get. Roll of one is an instant kicked out of the house. We're
And
good.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it.
Yep.
That's the last one for the night. Oh.
Yep, that is
Well, I'm
it.
gonna,
I mean,
I'm gonna kidnap this one and go do one more because I have my map still up. So we're gonna go duo one.
people want to keep going. I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah, I can.
I still have
oh, okay.
one map.
Well, I can
We
do
just
this.
won't have sync. We just won't have sync.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Alright.
I must go and sell
We'll be
my loot.
synkless.
My people need me.
All right. Well, thanks.
All right. Y'all have
That was
fun
my
now.
I still have
Alright.
the one map.
Hey, I'm still on the server. If you guys want to invite me or data center.
All right, folks. It is time for me to get out because I have to go and do homework. Caleb, it's nice to see you again. It's been good, sir. I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to consistently do streams on the weekends instead. Just because I need more time to do like homework and just career job work stuff too. So where am I going? What am I doing? Where are my retainers? They're over there. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. If anything, it may help me find a way to organize what I'm trying to do with my life. Really, Brax leather. I don't even think I got a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, I don't know. But I gotta go. Excuse me. I gotta go and do that homework. I'm just gonna sell this loot here. I think snow cotton's actually worth something, right? No. There's like none here. Growth formula 400. Dark mahogany, I think that's like 1,000. Yeah, it's at I'm gonna put it at 1,000. A couple tungsten, that's like 500. Oh, it went down. It went to 300. All this is probably the same thing. Like this ingot, I think. Yeah. I know I've made some money on top of, there it is, see? She made so much money while I was away. Anyway, I will take my leave now. Got stuff to do. You guys have a good night. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. And remember, don't give up. Don't give up. I am selling stuff as I'm leaving. I am still selling stuff. Good thing this is a crafting server, so somebody's probably gonna just buy stuff. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.